wish there was a voice, but you know what I have to do for this packet that you gave me? Where'd you do that? Okay. My name is Aelina, and my birth name is Michelle Book, and I came by that name by going through spiritual awakenings and spiritual changes. Excuse me, there's a gnat here.
It's okay.
Anyways, I came by that name when I was when I got married secondly in life, and I had to go through some type of traumatic situation to open up my psychic gifts. When they started opening up, I realized that I wanted to help people, and I wanted to be in service to them. I am a respiratory therapist, but I wanted to get out of that career, and I've been doing it for 26 years. And I had put a lot of faith and trust in spirit and spiritual guidance. So I thought about, what best ways to help raise vibrations with the community. I'm trying to bring spiritual awareness and growth to my community. That's my goal. That is my motto. I would want to do that in the most deepest way I could think. Spiritually, when I go to work on the items that I am making for you guys, there is a lot of love, a lot of intent input in all these items. All of my stuff is 90%, as you would call it, natural. Soy candles, no paraffin, no toxins in that. So, and all the other items as well, they're here to help when you use that soap, when you soak yourself in that bath salt, when you light that candle. I want you to have that positive raising of the vibrations, so you can start manifesting positivity, because when you start focusing on the negativity, then you end up attracting that in your life. So I want you to stay positive. So hence the name of the store, Raising Vibrations. Through all of my items here, that is the intent. It's like self-help products, but it's something that you have to, like a mindset change, okay? And that's what the purpose of my store is. I started doing psychic readings and tarot readings for spiritual guides as well about 2 years ago, when I was able to start getting visions and getting downloads. I call them downloads. It's like spiritual talk, conversation. And I discovered who my spiritual team was at that time. And so I started doing it on website, online. And then I had people say, well, why don't you do it in person? We want in person. Well, I wasn't there yet. So I stopped being a respiratory therapist July the 19th of this year due to the COVID. And I don't want to bring out the vaccination thing, but obviously that was one of my situations, so I had to make a choice. 2 weeks later, and I was not looking for a store, but I was desperately thinking, what am I going to do with my spiritual guidance? This store was up for rent. The location was. I drove by it. I'm thinking, I don't know if this is the right location. I was trying to get somewhere more busier on the other side of Ashland, and I realized that the lease was horrendously ridiculous over there. So I then came back to this, kept getting pulled over here. So I just walked in the day that the real estate agent let me look at it. OMG. I knew for a moment that this was a square little room. What can I do? I said, well, I could put my reading over here, my stuff over here. And anyways, I got it and I was excited, and I couldn't believe it, that everything fell into place. I didn't have the money to put down on this at all. I was trusting and following my spiritual guidance through my tarot readings and oracle readings as well. But it came. It just fell in my lap. One day in the mail I get a surprise check. I know. And I'm not talking just like 1,000. I mean, it was a surprise check. And it was something that I had overpaid. I didn't know I had overpaid my house insurance, just for example. That was one of them. I had another one. I was like, holy moly. So, okay, Spirit, but it was the amount of money that I needed. It was the exact amount of money that I needed. This is how Spirit works. That's the law of attraction. So I said, okay. So I have to believe, I have to have faith that I know that you guys are there to get me through. So I did that, and I am here today, and I'm still growing. And yes, I do make my products here in the facility. I was making them at home, but I put it all here. The stuff that I'm making for you guys the purpose is all about raising your vibrations and for positivity, spiritual growth, spiritual awareness. And my last thing I always like to say is always for your highest good, always.